Hi, my name is Elizabeth Clark Rubio. I am going into my third year as a PhD student in the Anthropology department. I do research on progressive Korean American activists in Orange County and Los Angeles, basically on how their kind of immigrant rights organizing work that they do intersects with issues of racial justice in Southern California. I came to UCI, first of all, there were two professors who I admire and very much wanted to work with, Leo Chavez and Alina Kim. Two, because UCI, in terms of immigration studies within the anthropology department, but also without, is very, very strong. Also because UCI, the anthropology department, is very well funded, and they were able to offer me a very, very competitive package that I didn't see matched at other schools. In terms of life as a grad student in the department, it's stressful. Doing a PhD is stressful, and that's going to be the case anywhere you go. But the important part is I've always felt supported by my colleagues, by faculty members, in terms of trying to establish a work-life balance. I mean, as a grad student, I really prioritize having a life off campus. I'm an avid hiker and runner. Being in Southern California, obviously, is constantly perfect weather. So there's a lot of opportunities for that. I have prioritized having a social life and a social group outside of my graduate student life, because I think that when you're only hanging out with other graduate students, you can lose sight of what a normal amount of work is good to do in an average week. Or you tend to forget what life can be like outside of the walls of the university. So that's been important for me. Unique to the program, so first of all, just the sense of collegiality. I was expecting a little bit when I went back to school. I went back after 5 years of being out of undergraduate. A sense of competitiveness, especially because you're competing for a lot of grants and the same resources with your colleagues, but it's not what I found at all. People share information about resources, about events, organizations that are relevant to their research, information about conferences and funding. So I've never, ever felt a sense of competitiveness, which, as I've heard, is not the same in every program. When I leave here, the hope is to be a professor. I do have a partner who's also in academia. He's in the history department here at UCI. And getting academic jobs for one person is hard enough, let alone for two. That's the goal. But if not, I will probably be willing and excited to go back to the nonprofit world.